So, our original plan was to do every single one of the confidants we had missed.
We got through about 3.
There were 5 cuts each.
And we're like, nah.
Not important enough.
Let's just do hard.
So,
and not do voices.
Let's see how much of a fail. No, we'll do voices. Why not?
Okay. We'll do voices, probably.
So, Joel, how stupid was I to not do Haru for the Let's Play?
Pretty stupid.
Hey, guys, welcome to the Persona 5 Extras. We got Haru's Confidant, Mr. Reaper himself, and then the New Game Plus fight. Joe will be handling New Game Plus fight because he's done before. I'm doing Reaper because safe mode.
Safe mode is very difficult. Incredibly challenging. It's the great challenge of the game. Omega-kun, have you decided on any plans for today?
Oh yeah, by the way, alternate universe.
Let's hang out. Huh? At a time like this? Is this part of your grand infiltration strategy? You make it sound like it's really important. I suppose relaxation is pretty vital at times like these. In that case, I'd like to use this opportunity to bring stuff to Sakura-san. I'd like to start with LeBron today. Could you join me?
I'm so glad.
Great, let's go then.
Hello, Sakura-san. I'm sorry for asking this of you.
This is a required part of the game, right?
Like I have customers to deal with.
Have we already shown this?
I don't think this one is.
This is what you grew?
I think this is actually a ranked one.
I'd like an honest opinion from
Either way, it's voice, so...
Let me see.
So, changes since we've done the Let's Play on your perception of Haru?
She is my waifu of choice now. She's only third best girl, though. I'd still like Makoto Futaba better overall, but...
Don't fuck your sister, guys.
To grow anything at all up on a rooftop of all places.
I'm honored to hear you say that.
You know,
it wasn't a compliment.
I can't say it tasted good, but it was actually somewhat refreshing. Kind of like how you feel good after taking bitter medicine.
That sounds horrible.
I first came across the plant in my house. It's possible that it's an experimental breed created for use at Okumura Foods.
I just realized I think he's actually using the auto advance.
Huh. I think he is.
Haru's vegetables have bitter serum, but also energy.
Right. That was the same thought I had. I think I understand what Sakura-san meant when he said they were refreshing.
The sunlight marinated vegetables seem to give me great energy. They may prove useful for palace forays.
Why didn't we do that?
Very useful!
I'm so happy.
Why didn't we do this? What have we
we
done?
No, seriously, her confidant ability is actually really good.
What have we done?
You don't have to do this.
But it's what I want to do. Oh, then, do you think you could help me out again sometime? Like you did today?
I have red thumbs, not green.
It's a deal. We're like real phantom thieves. Okay, I'll do my best from now on.
About that, we're actually phantom thieves.
Let the Floof do what she wants.
Oh, so adorable.
For the last time, I'd leave the penny off the floor!
It seems you were probing into a certain conglomerate.
I don't know what that word
There's a
means!
possibility you even infiltrated their company building. Perhaps some sort of connection?
I wanted...
Tell me about this person.
Ryuji wanted burgers.
That sounds kind
We're not
of
phantom
unbelievable.
thieves, but Ryuji wanted burgers.
Speed it up. Fast forward.
It's just a moving rebellion that breaks that chains of captivity. With the birth of the Empress persona, I help him win the blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
I've obtained the Floof of Blessing.
I'm sorry.
I've obtained the Floof of Blessing. Growing vegetables with Haru. It's incredibly OP. You get a variety of effects. Meaning lots of SP.
He was right. The taste leaves much to be desired.
Just like you.
Spent some more time with her before escorting her to the train station. Yeah, we're still on the rank one. Wow, Omega-kun, you're quite skilled. The soil here would be so healthy if you were here more often. Hashtag rank 5 proficiency. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our work as the Phantom Thieves. Are you kidding? 150 SP, 100 SP for the entire party? Started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants at home. Coffee beans. Coffee! You're like, it's like, marry me. Tenzin's like, marry me. Are you opening a cafe? Would you come if I was?
Yes!
Yes, I would co-own it with you. I mean, doesn't the idea of a boutique cafe sound lovely? Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste of an aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor.
I think my family's too terrified to see what I would be on with coffee. I don't need more energy.
To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. This reminds me of when I drank an entire 2-liter of caffeinated pop.
Oh, that's nothing.
I started talking too fast to be able to pronounce words. That lasted about half an hour and then I fell asleep. Oh, pardon me, I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again?
Okay, Joel, tell the story again.
No. No! What have you done? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees of Kumaric Foods after they gave me 2 liters.
What's a Kumaric Foods?
You shouldn't have let go of the next! For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me.
I don't know what that means.
Psst, what's Amity? But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees.
I don't know how any of these words mean.
You're trying to manipulate her. They say they come to me out of respect. I know they really just want to use me.
You mean like that?
Yeah. I've heard so many rumors.
Don't believe them.
The worst
They'll
ones are
come
all about
true.
Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed.
Promotion!
There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though.
Yes! To be even more of a promotion! I want to be the daughter of the president!
He sounds suspicious. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him.
If you can't tell, pretty much everything you tell Haru will mean free music notes.
It's not quite that easy, but it's pretty easy.
Don't be a dick. You
He
win.
even went as far as to recommend I shell my sayers to the other day. He said I could make a fortune.
S's are hard.
But I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least, it's possible. This is a complex issue. Indeed it is.
Indeed.
Not just seeing you scared with the Haru wig. Gosh darn it!
We already saw Igor with the Haru wig.
Would you prefer I dress as a woman?
Would you prefer if I... Just read!
Now the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest.
We're only 6 minutes in!
Yes.
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking to this of you. Don't worry, I'll keep myself motivated even through these difficult times.
Screw up, letting it go.
Since always trusted me. I'll just have very fast Haru.
Yes.
Fast lipped
I
Haru.
can't wait until Sojiro.
Travis, that movie now. Tracy here a little. I need to make sure the vegetables are as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Aw, so cute.
So it's quite a mysterious thing that this general carry even a tiny seed can weigh and spread his roots drawing up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother.
Mother
But
Free.
that's why I find this place so comforting.
Where's Mother Free, Nintendo?
To be honest,
I only started taking care of these plants because one of the people asked me to. I said it at first, but I liked it so much that I kept it long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizers. I was on soil ratios. I found out where the school are going to do if they found out about this. It'll be okay, I promise. You're so dependable. In that case, we can be partners in crime. Honestly, Omega Code, I really enjoy the time we spend together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. I'm sorry, I'm not my fiancé. It reminds me, though, I wanted to ask your advice about him.
Kill him.
This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us around the beginning of this year. I was told we were just meeting as friend for dinner, but then he said that friend was to be my fiancé. It was surprising, but I suppose I had always known somebody to be married off. So I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. But no relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but I was going far worse. He's been suggesting we go out on a early honeymoon. I can't even stand to look at him. I don't spend an actual prolonged time with him. Just look at his shade to decline his offer. I don't want to go with you. Right, I suppose it would be best simply to be clear about it.
Why is there I'm afraid of flying? Dang cruise ships.
So you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill the promise to rescind the marriage proposal. About that, a lot of people didn't know that and were very confused when they're in the car and he's still there. He refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently, he's been telling the employees at Akuma Foods about the contract he made with their father. How the company would have to pay extreme reparations to Miguel for any reason. I just don't know how to
Go free!
I'm still in high school, but after that... Think about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged to a majority shareholder of a massive company. So in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It's going to be something more. Something like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes her touch him.
I'm not so sure.
Have you experienced that? Too many times to count. Really? Even someone as handsome as you. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Being tired with him is almost like some kind of training.
Fantasy!
And the hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually.
Read,
I
you
got
bust
through
through
this.
the door. Did somebody say training?
I'm always like, I have. With certain someone.
Alright.
Oh, so with On?
No, with you.
Futaba?
No, with you!
Makoto? Oh yeah?
It's getting late. I should probably get back to guarding me. Well, I think I'll be staying here a little longer.
Goodbye.
Train.
Go breathe while you have the chance.
Oh, this one. Do you remember how I mentioned before about me studying the topic more seriously? We're keeping a secret from my fiancé, though. See, if you see, I'll have a dark recovery here, so 6,000 yen!
What a ripoff!
That's pricey.
Yes.
Tuesday's encouraged to order it, but I expect it to be worth the high price. For all, my father always told me to never skip when it comes to learning experiences. Well, shall we order? I'll be paying for your cup as well.
Okay. What? What?
Thanks. What? Oh, I get it. You're thanking for treating me, right? You're so funny, oh my god.
Really, everything goes up free.
Today. I invited you here after all.
Easiest
Wonder how it will
max out.
taste. Yeah, This is the one you actually saw. The funny one. The faint bitterness beneath the strangely mellow flavor. It's clearly distinct from Sojiro's.
It's a distinct fragrant aroma paired with a mild flavor. Undoubtedly delicious, yet I would barely consider it coffee.
Apparently it's brewed using bean scatter for element dung. Excuse me while I vomit.
Sorry.
I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier.
My favorite is to taste the elephant.
Express your
I
interest
can
myself.
taste the
It's actually why I wanted to try it to begin with.
Haru is an interesting woman.
Pretty much yandere
And
in
now she's talking
Persona 5
about
dancing.
now she's talking about the one from Cat.
Do you
Cats!
think Mona-chan will be able to...
Hands off. Let's ask him.
Perhaps it could be the law's new specialty drink. Oh, but we need Mona-chan for our operations, huh? We can't afford to make him eat beans all day.
More beans!
Yes!
Haru-chan.
Takakura-san.
What a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I
No.
see people your age in this luxurious buffet.
Other voice. Do it!
And we actually hear that.
Do it!
Unlike Amelia's, we'll actually hear his real voice.
Do it!
Yeah, this is what you missed out on.
Do it!
This is what you missed out
Do
on.
it!
Because we couldn't do this.
Do it!
It's very pleasant to meet. It's an honor I say people for your age at this luxurious buffet.
See, now the fast talking will make sense!
And who is this?
Oh, he's a friend from school.
It's so hard to change the voices.
You're welcome.
This is our President of Okura Boots.
By the way, I thought I will on one occasion myself. I'll settle what is interesting, don't need to worry. Oh, what about your shares? You should consider letting the company hold on for the time being. I'm sure I haven't had much point already given up. I think that's happened to you.
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry to read that up while you two here enjoy yourselves. And aside, how are things going with Sugimura-kun? You know those days you be right now. I'll see you in advance if you want to go to one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru-chan. How laid back are you? Why don't you be laid back to the office now? Oh, but please allow me to pay for your drinks.
no, that's quite all right. About the shares, I can handle them for now. I'm going to protect that which my father left me.
I understand. Please do try to reconsider, though. All of you, excuse me.
Hello! Waiter!
How was I? There's no way I can
The
handle
waiter?
responsibility right now. I'm just an experienced high schooler. What did you think of him?
I'm not really sure.
You're so honest.
She just doesn't care.
Hello!
She is just intent on liking us.
Oh, hello, Shido!
She's trying to rebuild her company image. Just can't tell.
Hello, Ikechi!
What her life would be if I didn't have money. Don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important.
Hello, Igor!
Stress. With you guys, though, I feel like I actually belong. Try and run and work extra hard to make sure my harvest.
Hello, Morgana!
It's a strong result from Haru. Yeah, I can see why this one's a lot shorter than the other videos. He goes fast.
You're welcome, Joel. Have fun. Have fun when we get to Sojiro, too.
Who knows for that Sugimura-san? That's my fiance. He's been really showering me with presents lately. Well, you left a bouquet of roses by her pillow. Even worse, he has been hurrying us to get us married. Claims it's because of profit will be with the company. There's even more than just a situation than just that.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm looking deeper into it. Maybe he was pleased by my death. By my father's death!
By
You
your
haven't drank
death?
any more of your coffee. Are you going to finish it?
Oh my god, I love you, Haru. Literally love!
Haru is precious.
Go back to the floof. Big Pepper!
Picked into him, but I don't stuff about my father.
Stop playing Candy Crush over
So
there!
the exact opposite. One side is.
You have to walk for Pokemon Go!
Someone's telling the truth.
Yes.
I Let's see. If there are two contradictory stories, one of them must be right. I suppose they'll just need to learn the truth myself.
To be honest,
It's been pushing the marriage hard lately. It will provide vital backup for both of us and stuff. And meetings with my father. Is marrying him my only option? Now I think about it, employees father left behind would be my best chance to help another way. That was your line. Maybe I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is approaching.
Best part of the Let's
Play. My
Play.
course of action. I didn't even consider not going through marriage, and that's the right path by. I don't know what would happen if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself? To fate? I don't think so.
thank you.
I always know it'd make me feel better.
Cute voice, horrifying
Yeah,
personality.
far worse for me. I've been abused around here. Is there anything I have to do to return the favor? Please tell me. I want to help as much as I can.
Why are the cute ones the scariest?
Alright.
The cute ones are always the scariest. Remember that, kids.
Perhaps someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee. And I hope you'll be there. We can forgo the elephants though, don't worry.
Still on. I would love to see someone not go for an entire in-game month and be like, wait, what?
So there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently it determines the acidity. The type you want depends on how you want to drink your coffee.
You sure you want to do that?
I don't think I could ever hope to match the intense depth of Sakura-san's coffee.
To be honest,
It didn't start out as burger. Originally it was a small cafe run by my grandfather. That should close before I... yeah. But that's for the real origin.
That's right.
I didn't either. My father only first mentioned it to me a year or 2 ago. But anyway, after my grandfather passed, it shut down because they lost revenue. He never cared about turning a profit, he just wanted to make people happy. But a strong community around the cafe. He even gave out free meals. And then they lined up for blocks to give flowers and stuff, and it was great. Business and going out and profits, black image. That would be bad. I have to figure out a way I can turn things around. I think what I really need is to get stronger.
Imagine
Like
if we
boys.
did this the whole LP.
I have a plan now. Before I really do who I trust, I need to know what it means to have the other trust. I need to get stronger. Strong enough for you and the others trying me. Strong as a boy.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find a velvet card the twins hid.
Alright.
huh?
It's probably somewhere in the books.
How am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking. Even just giving my opinion makes me
Kill
feel
one,
nervous.
then force the others into manual labor.
What are you doing here?
I
I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from a car window. You are heading from somewhere. You're one of those brats from before. He's a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should get back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you could go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? Yes. You're not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. Contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you're back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Okuma Foods, your estate. Even so, What about your employees? Are you willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okuma Foods needs right now. With no trouble managing your shares and sweeping away your company's tarnished image. Reminds me to Takakura-san and tell you about the wedding hall. You got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton. He made a provisional reservation every 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our desk schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. You can have them go over boots in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym, man? Oh, come on. I'm out of here.
You know, you're missing tact.
I'm sorry about that.
That guy's horrible.
Change his heart and axe him in the face.
This is everything. Fame, intelligence, manners. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. I guess I'm the perfect target. Totally powerless against him.
Axe. Just show him your axe.
Be strong, Haru.
You're right. I can't afford to drag myself down with negativity. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Will you be okay?
Goodbye.
Something. I didn't get to
Reported here.
Reported here. So about a mini roaster and a coffee mill. That'd be fun making coffee myself. Certainly not easy, but it's an immensely satisfying process. Sorry about that, I just got a little dizzy for a second there.
Look, don't overwork yourself.
I'm fine, honestly. See, next up is to work for the planters. I'm sorry. I just need to rest a little. To be honest, I haven't been able to get a lot of sleep lately. Starting new business ventures soon. He's adamant about a train of
Why does it
low-cost
look like
internet
someone's
cafes.
shoulder is in the door?
Someone please don't think it's a good idea, though. I'm just a high school. There's no way I could predict the success or failure of the idea. I'm just not sure what to do.
What do you want to do?
That's a good question. The idea does sound nice. The smell of a fresh cup of coffee always brings a smile to my face. It certainly would be nice to be able to give that experience to as many people as possible. But I don't think you can get the same joy from the low-cost chain that he's suggesting.
You tell him that.
Excuse me?
You really think you've listened to a high schooler with no prior work experience?
Yes.
I see.
Um,
I've been so afraid of him this whole time, but I need to show him how I feel. I need to make him see what I'm really thinking and what's truly important to me.
That's the spirit.
yes.
I understand. By refusing to trust Kuro-san, I was also shutting myself off from any hope of changing stuff. But that's gonna be different now.
Breathe, Joel, breathe.
I need to sit down.
All right.
You are sitting
I haven't
down.
been sleeping well lately.
You have been
Wait,
sitting
we just run through this.
Oh,
And I thought of the perfect way to do it. A magic item that will help me convey my true feelings to Kuro-san. It's going to take some time to prepare, though, so I'll have to know my secret for now. I'll tell you next time, okay?
I have this axe on fire!
hey.
Do you remember the magic item I mentioned before? The thing that will help me show how I feel is right here.
that beetle over there.
Yeah! She's like, huh? Oh, no. I think I've said that before.
Beetle.
That beetle over there?
The ultimate weapon.
See, the soil here is a special mixer made of a few different kinds of fertilizer. It's good
Haru
drainage,
is
it's full of
the
nutrients.
secretly Agatha.
This is the magic I need.
To be honest,
I'm very good with words. Just thinking about it makes my heart race. I'm pouring my heart and soul into the soil for months now.
She forgot her name.
I've been doing open heart surgery on myself.
Who are you again? I don't remember your name.
I've been doing open heart surgery on myself. I feel like I need more. And that was exactly how I feel.
The beetle?
That's why I'm going to use it to grow my coffee plants. Once they're ready, I'm going to make coffee. It shouldn't be much longer now. Just raising those plants has been considerable effort. Took them every day, give them water, put them in the sun, and it's found a way into show me how, convey how I feel. I wonder what he'll think when he sees it, when he tries it.
We'll help him understand you.
yes.
Yes, I fully believe in that.
It's strange, and the reason they were struggling to find belief in anything. Either way, let it so more, and I won't necessarily be opposed to his idea. If that's what management decides to do, I won't get in their way. At the same time, I can't support them if their main goal is to deceive. What I mean is, people don't think of Okuma Foods very highly right now. So I'm afraid they're trying to sneak this under the radar rather than reveal our image. Of course, I understand how hard it is to rid yourself of a negative label. But if they want to fool people with a lower quality product instead of gaining their trust, I will proudly oppose them. I'll be cheering for you.
Thank you.
You know, it's so reassuring having you here. Because of you, that I was able to cultivate the soil, and because of you, that I have the courage to tell Takakura-san how I feel. Speaking of which, do you think you could be there when I do it? As long as you're with me, I won't be prepared to say what I'm thinking.
You don't even know what you're thinking right now. You're saying it too fast.
I think very fast. I just can't speak that fast.
All right, that's better.
Now then, let me take some of the soil home. Could you carry it back for me? I know how strong you are.
500 pounds.
I know how strong you are.
Do you like me to try this?
Please, if only a taste. This wasn't made by an expert.
Is this elephant tongue? Interesting! I can taste the elephant! What do you want to discuss with me? Does it concern the company?
My apologies for bothering you at such a busy time.
It's not a problem!
The truth is, after my father's passing, I couldn't realize to trust anyone at Akura Food.
I see!
I'm pleased to you, Takakura-san.
That's quite cool! Why are we
My
turning it into the
no,
other
what I wanted
voice?
to discuss is... don't forget to breathe! Right, I'll be okay.
Sentience.
Takakura-san, what do you think of that coffee? I grew the beans in my own garden and even handled the preparation.
What?!
I honestly don't believe it's a particularly good cup of coffee. But I put my heart into making it. That's why I asked you here today, Takakura-san. I'm not suggesting we need to put this off of effort in the Kuma Fruits coffee chain. I'm not suggesting we should put a halt to the plan either. However, I won't let my company serve low-quality food to our customers.
You know, this is very similar to the coffee your grandmother used to make! Grandfather?
What?
Used to be regular coffee! This is actually how I made it. Your grandmother was a thief! I'm trying to do anything to change up the shop that made up in that though! I'm going to create a business that is all my customers and employees alike, just like his cafe was, a place where people can have their drink and the subtle joys of life!
Is that so?
Oh, John, I believe you have every right to distrust us! After all, things would have turned out differently if someone was going to stand up to your father!
What are you saying?
That was the man, I really sense the match when you put it in this coffee! It seems like you really are like your grandfather!
I'm sorry for being so rude.
I must apologize for trying to revenge your side. I thought you'd be a burden to you, and I'm clearly wrong. Oh, John, if you lied, why do you take part in this company meeting?
Me?
The rules we made place our president were chosen instead of least. I understand not everyone meets with H.I. for this company. But the very adversary I got to my right back. What do you mean? I said yes as clear as possible. Just as you did with this coffee. You think you're going to say the image opposite of that? I want to rebuild this company from the ground up! That's perfect reaction to hearing that!
Okay. And I would be glad to join you.
Isn't that your father? It's what your father! By the way, the coffee was super weird!
Have my thanks.
And it seems you made another misunderstanding. This other person, you were quite thrilled about the arrangement with Tsumimoto-kun. That's why so it's considering the marriage. I wanted you to have all the support you needed. But if you were looking for the young man next to you instead! Be honest, Haru-chan. What are your thoughts on Tsumimoto-kun?
I think he's an intelligent man, but I have have no interest in him. I have no interest in being his wife either. I prefer to walk my own path. One in which the only person who controls my actions is me, not my father and not Sugimura-san.
Understand! You guys are quickly going to jump! I didn't realize you became such a strong, kind, mature woman! I apologize for not coming to see that sooner! You have noticed other girls as well!
Shit.
I've been thinking about this contract. Have you seen the document?
Well, now that you mention it, no, I haven't.
Neither your father nor I always mentioned it to me. The teacher was lying. You see what I'm telling you?
I just wanted to do that for the ending of
Ending home.
Today was a huge success. I was able to tell Takakura-san how I feel. Not only about the company, but about him as well. It's so afraid, but it's simple. Because you are with me. You did amazing.
Do I get a reward?
You did too, you know. I only started trusting people because you were at my side helping me. So I want to return the favor. Please confide in me if you ever need help. I'll be there for you.
So I just want to say, if you say no, I legit think she actually has a crush on you. Even if you say no.
Yep,
like,
she does.
She seems so disappointed if you say no. It's actually really sad.
But Daddy, I like you. Goodness, why would he say that?
Because he's right.
Mario!
Really?
You little!
Why do you think?
You evil man!
No, do you really mean that? I see. So it wasn't just me. You know, at first I thought I was asking you for help because of the Phantom Thieves. But I think really, that's how I gotta spend time with you. I can say I'm already getting better at saying what I think. For some reason, just looking at you gives me butterflies and speeds up my voice.
There's no turning back.
I'm going to die.
Maybe we should go somewhere a little more private. Some of the maids are still around here. Definitely can't go to my room. Who knows what they would say about that. It's so full of emotion. I thought I could even drink coffee right now.
There's a coffee, that's why she's talking so fast.
I told you.
It all makes sense!
That's why he started. You evil man. Hey, it's a lot faster than the other ones. This was only 4 parts instead of 5!
Yay!
And Sojiro doesn't get the fast voice.
I heard you've been getting into the roasting scene, little lady.
Yes, I often have the urge to
The urge you've been getting into the roasting scene.
That near brings
Ryuji, you suck.
You're hanging out with this guy's
Yep.
girlfriend. Go on and take a spin.
You're very vulgar and very stupid.
Well, I'm going home. Close up shop for me, will you?
Breathe.
Finally,
Breathe.
not just about
Breathe, Joel, breathe.
about the future
Remember to breathe.
and even about Father. I think my presence angered some people at first, but in the end, they all listened to my thoughts.
That's good to hear.
I was quite nervous. I've had diplomatic dealings with VIPs before,
Vips.
but I've never once spoken my true feelings.
I'm in love with all of you.
After talking with management,
Can you all be my
I decided to let them
husbands?
handle Okumura Foods. It's simply not something I would have been able to supervise on my own. And after their sincere acceptance of the public criticism, I felt it was okay to trust them. As for my future goals, I'm interested in opening a small private cafe. Everything will be homegrown, from the coffee to the salad. I want to set my own standards. It'll be a shop that people love, like grandfather's. And like this place. What do you think?
You'll screw it up
Honestly,
somehow.
Honestly, like, being honest, this is like half
It's a
the
pretty
reason.
boring dream, huh?
No,
You
it's,
say that. I I feel like it will
I like, she's like,
happen.
it's pretty boring dream, huh? And I'm like, that actually sounds really, I feel like I would actually,
improve my knowledge beforehand. After all,
I'd do
right
it.
now it's only a hobby.
like maybe not like,
Like
like honestly, I feel like I'd be like, go like a good 30 years doing a more active job, and then when I'm like 50 or 60, I'll be like to the cafe and do that.
Yeah.
Either way,
That actually sounds pretty great.
this dream of mine
You
will
could
be
be
no
your own
easy,
musician.
But I somehow managed to tackle my childhood dream of becoming a If I act with resolve and believe
With
that
piano, but if you want to learn how to play whatever the hell that instrument is, go ahead.
Space
I've
clarinet!
thought my life without you sends chills down my spine. I would have been married to a man
It's
I
a
don't
clarinet,
respect,
but in
and lived a
space.
horrible life. I'm glad I can be with you instead.
I like how he completely ruined this scene.
I'm
Just
sorry.
like every scene.
I'm glad to be your teammate.
We already said we're in love.
Don't deny yourself. Just my
Oh, no.
teammate. Honest.
As long as you're by my side, it feels like everything's going to be okay. And if you're ever in trouble, I will be there for you. After all, you were there for me when I needed it. I can help you now. I have the strength to do so. I can sense
Can I
it.
do it? Did she do it for this part? I can't remember. I can't remember. I don't know if she does or not. The thing that completely sold me on her being the waifu. She might only do it on Christmas and Valentine's Day, I can't remember.
The ultimate secret of the Empress grants you infinite power.
Alright. Alright.
Alright. Alright.
What am I looking at?
Hostility descend!
I've been reborn. This is my new power.
May I close in on the growth in her chest area?
I referenced that earlier. Gosh darn it!
I feel wide awake after that coffee.
I can finally talk normally, though.
Today, I'd like to be with you a little longer.
And then I was sold.
That feels like that would probably feel like the most softest thing ever.
Like that, literally that, when I saw her do that the first time, I'm like, she's a waifu. There's no competition.
And she can finally defeat Makoto as the best girl.
No, Futaba was still the best girl.
Right, you can't fight Futaba. Anyways, we got actually 5 minutes to talk about our thoughts. Final thoughts on Haru Okumura? The waifu that we both chose?
Haru is probably one of my biggest disappointments with this game. Because it's like, she's such a great character, but it's so easy to miss out on it.
We did. I did both times I played the game.
It's really disappointing. Like, she's a really great character, and they feel like they just didn't put... I feel like she's like put in too late, and they just couldn't give her proper justice, which is really disappointing. She's so
Which
great.
sadly happens with a lot of good characters that I've noticed.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we get you first instead of Yosuke?
Well, hopefully, Persona 5R will do something with her.
I don't know how we're going to deal with that. By the time this comes out, we'll know.
Yeah.
So,
And then
yeah.
we find out it's Persona 5 Racing after all, and we're like, no!
It is not Sonic R. Anyway, Futaba and Makoto would win. They can...
Mom Morgana? He can just turn into a cat bus.
But he can't drive without someone in it.
Haru can drive him, it's fine.
But that would mean 2 characters.
Oh wait, that idiot crashed.
If anything...
Haru's not a good driver.
If anything, Joker would be driving the Mona bus.
I never got my license, sorry. Time to bust my moves.
No, as we all know, Haru would stick herself into the cannon of her persona, just shoot herself to the finish line.
I think me and my friend from work were talking about that. I literally came up with that idea.
With her sipping a tea at the end of the finish line.
That too! I said that too!
Like, Makoto finally gets there in like 15 seconds and Haru's there like...
Oh. Hello there, Amamiya-kun. Hello there, Ren-kun.
And Navi and Yusuke still at the starting line, figuring out how the artist came up with the checkerboard flag. And on his like. Anyways.
It's like, so that's why she's Panther and not Cheetah.
Anyways. That is it for Extras 1 of 3. So, we only got 2 things left before this Let's Play finishes. Which is really weird to say. Really weird to say that. Next time on Persona 5, time to go deal with that Reaper.
It would be such a challenging, difficult, glorious battle! And he definitely won't use fire.
Or you could do the other thing!
He definitely won't use fire. He's going to use Fire Break. We all know he's going to use Fire Break. He always uses Fire Break.
Well, we'll find out.
And then proceeds to not use fire attacks for some... I don't know why! He uses Fire Break every time! None of the other break spells! But he uses a huge variety of different elements.
So we can do that when we get to that part.
Really strange. I don't understand.
See you guys then. Take care.
Maybe it's because I always have on in my party.
Floof hair. It's like hugging a pillow. Best body pillow.